definitely want to share this comment. I think this helps me understand myself better. A comment on my newest haircut, the Norwood 3 Postmodern College Cut. Marin Borovikic, maybe Croatian, if so. My wife's part Croatian. All right, here's what he says. There's so much psychology, so much intelligence here. Here we go. Quote, "It looks normal. There's no other way to describe it than normal." In your other video, you said that it doesn't matter whether you are popular or not, but that you want to be relevant. And you chose, in my opinion, the most regular haircut a guy could get. Right now, you look like 90% of guys in their 30s. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying you should buzz it out or grow it out. I just think it is kind of funny that you are presenting this style as something exciting, when in reality, this is, well, normal guy style, end quote. I love this comment. I really do. It's challenging to me. It is. You know, I've said before, and I should say it more, that I've come to the conclusion in my life that people are not afraid of being wrong as much as they fear exposed being is hypocritical in some way. To say that they believe one thing, but then their actions show another. That's their biggest fear. Everyone knows that they're not perfect, and everyone knows they're going to be wrong from time to time and be exposed for that. That's not as big of a deal compared to a person saying, but didn't you say this and now you're doing this? So obviously this is something I pay a lot of attention to when I see this, because now I'm sorting it out myself. And I don't have identity protective cognition about being wrong, about being hypocritical. If I am, I want to be the first to know about it, or at least the second to know about it, and sort this out. So this is unrehearsed, obviously. How do I feel about it? So it is true that I have said that it's not important to me that I'm the best looking version of myself. I have said that I want to work with what I've got. That's fundamentally important to me, but what's not fundamentally important to me is that I look the best possible version of myself. Because if that was the case, then most of you would say that I should do a 1.5 guard buzz on all over and grow a beard, and then that would be the best looking version of me. This, if anything, is the most Ryan Seacresty version of me that we've ever seen, right? Even though I get it, Ryan Seacrest, I guess, is a Norwood 1, but so is this at odds with what I say? And he's saying, well, this is the most normal, average hairstyle that a man in his 30s could have. And it's funny because I just made a video talking about how I'm sort of at odds at myself anyway over people saying, someone said that I look like I've got a Norwood 1.5 right now with this hairstyle. And so I'm still sorting out the fact that I know, like, part of me feels like a phony already, just because like my hair looks this good to have already lost so much hair. And it's not like, you know, I've done anything like Propecia or hair transplant or something to make it this way. I just got a haircut. So I guess I'm making a video that's almost like a follow-up to the video I just made. And I think that Marin is shedding even more light on that. He says, I think it's just kind of funny that you're presenting this style as something exciting when in reality it's normal. Yeah, I guess for me it's exciting and different because I haven't ever had this exact hairstyle as long as I've been making my videos. I've never done this. The closest thing I've done was to have the disconnected part, which this is like the next stage past that. So I guess for me it is new and exciting, and I guess what I've got to say is let's just see where this goes, because I guess I didn't think that my hair could look this good and this close to juvenile. I didn't think that was possible over a $13 haircut. So I don't have a problem with, I think ultimately too, I've said it before, it's always about dynamic change in a character. In any movie, you want to see that character start out as one thing and by the end of the movie be something else. And arguably one of the only movies that's an exception to that and is still a good movie is Ghostbusters. I watched a video recently talking about all the characters in Ghostbusters, the main 4 Ghostbusters, are the same men from the beginning to the end of the movie. Sure, they come together and they do all this stuff, but ultimately they're the same kind of average dudes at the end of the movie. And I think that's interesting. I'm being challenged by having a hairstyle that makes me look so much further, up or down the Norwood scale from a Norwood 3 to 1. So there's a lot of psychology going on here for me. And maybe, like I said, maybe the most exciting thing about this is just that I've never done it, and I think that I've aesthetically found probably the hairstyle that if I am trying to go for a better Norwood rating, 1.5 or 2, if I was trying to go for the game show host look, then here it is. So we'll see what happens in after January, after the big secret in January with Hollywood. But if I need to look more Norwood 1.5-ish, I guess I found it. I personally don't know how I feel about it.